On the scorching sun grassland, two little foxes actually put their paws together in front of the mother leopard. This scene subverts everyone's cognition. On the African land where the weak are prey to the strong, cruel predation should have happened. Why did this amazing picture appear? The story starts from that hot early morning. The whole grassland was so quiet that only the wind blew gently. On the cracked earth, fine dust danced gently in the wind. Everything seemed no different from usual, until two small figures trembled and appeared in front of the desolate camera. They were only 6 weeks old, with sparse and soft fur covered with fine dust, like two shaking little pom-poms. Under the scorching sun, their small bodies trembled constantly due to fear and exhaustion, with confused eyes. Since dawn, they had been running on the grassland, looking for any possible help, and the reason why they ran tirelessly was hidden in that fallen dead branch bush. There lay their most precious mother in the world. A thick broken branch pressed heavily on the mother fox, making her unable to break free at all. The mother fox's breathing was weak and rapid, and her amber eyes were gradually dyed with a layer of gray by pain. The two little foxes circled around their mother, making anxious whimpers, trying to wake her up. They bit the branch tightly with their tender baby teeth, trying to rescue their mother from the ruins. But the weight of the branch was too heavy for them, and it didn't move at all. Try after try, fail after fail, their soft little paws were worn to bleed. They looked up into the distance, as if praying to the strong of the grassland for a chance of survival. The wind of the grassland blew gently, and the dry grass leaves whispered, as if sighing. The whole world seemed to have only the breath of the little foxes, and the weak rising and falling breath of the mother fox. At the moment when despair was about to engulf everything, a figure quietly emerged from the grass. It was a tall mother leopard, walking silently like an elegant ghost. The mother leopard's huge paws touched the ground gently, making no sound, blending into the earth. The two little foxes froze instantly, and the instinct to survive screamed for them to run away immediately. But something deeper and older than instinct made them stay where they were. They turned around slowly, plucking up the courage to face the strong man of the grassland. Their small bodies trembled more violently, as if they would fall to the ground at any moment. But the next second, they did something that everyone couldn't believe. One little fox stood up hard and put its two soft front paws together. That posture was just like human hands clasped together, a most devout prayer. The other little fox imitated clumsily, trying to lift its little paws, as if to grasp hope. Tears welled up in their eyes, emitting a weak but extremely firm light. The mother leopard was stunned, her amber eyes fixed on the two trembling little lives. No low growl, no bared teeth, only a heavy and ancient silence quietly pervaded. The mother leopard tilted her big head slightly, as if deeply touched by these fragile little lives. At that moment, the ferocious instinct of the predator was quietly covered by something deeper. Suddenly, a weak whimper came from the dead branch bush, breaking the silence. It was the mother fox's cry for help, so weak that it was almost blown away by the wind. The little foxes turned around sharply, ran a few steps towards the dead branch bush, and then looked back at the mother leopard. Their eyes clearly conveyed the message, "Come with us, please." The mother leopard hesitated for a moment, then slowly lifted her huge paw. She really followed, walking through the grass with light and steady steps. The mother leopard came to the pile of dead branches, and her nose smelled the breath of fear, milk, and life. She bent down and gently looked at the branch pressing on the mother fox with her massive head. The next second, her huge paw waved gently, and the top branch was pushed aside. Another paw. The second and third branches were removed one after another, neatly. What the little foxes tried their best to do was just a piece of cake for her. The branches were removed one by one, and the pressed mother fox gradually emerged from the ruins. The mother fox blinked her weak eyes slightly and looked up at the tall figure. At that moment, the boundary between predator and prey seemed to disappear quietly. Only one mother, gazing affectionately at another mother. The two little foxes made happy whimpers and snuggled closely beside their mother. Their small tails wagged gently, full of relieved joy. Then, almost simultaneously, they turned around again to face the mother leopard. One little fox stood up again and put its soft little paws together. This time, it was not a prayer, but the purest and most sincere gratitude. The other little fox lowered its head and pressed its soft ears tightly behind its head. It was a silent bow, a fragile life thanking the power of nature. The mother leopard stood there for a long time, her amber eyes so soft that it was almost imperceptible. She exhaled gently, as if relieved of an ancient and heavy burden. Then she turned her huge body and walked away. Her steps were still light, slowly disappearing into the tall grass. Soon, only her fading paw prints remained on the soft soil, and in the air, there was a warmth, far beyond instinct, lingering for a long time. A few hours later, the sun gradually softened, dyeing the grassland a warm golden color. The mother fox was still too weak to move, but her breathing was much steadier than before. The two little foxes stayed beside her every step of the way, never leaving her alone. Occasionally, they looked up at the distant grass, as if waiting for that figure to appear again. A few weeks passed, and the soft morning light spread all over the vast grassland again. The mother fox had fully recovered, glowing with healthy and soft radiance again. She took the two slightly grown little foxes, playing happily in the short grass. The little foxes chased and played, their fluffy figures jumping nimbly in the sun. The tall grass in the distance still swayed gently in the wind, as if still retaining that gentle cross-species tenderness, that deep, silent kindness. Sometimes the deepest kindness comes from the most unexpected places. Sometimes the whole wilderness bends gently for that innocence. That cross-species warmth is hidden in every gentle wind of the grassland. It is also hidden in every silent guard, never really dissipated in the years. And the mysterious mother leopard never appeared in the sight of the little foxes again. Where did she go? Will she quietly look back at this guarded land one early morning? The wind of the grassland is still blowing, and that warm story is still waiting for the next witness. Love breaks all rules. Follow for more wild, heartfelt moments.